Big guy cries. Go Demons. Go Power.
Hello everyone. Well, what a week it was last week with the Gather Round in Adelaide and the incredible crowds they got. They sold out every match and they had a really great carnival that they put on for everybody. So, now, into round 6. It's going to be another challenging week where there's a lot of matches that could go either way, so let's see how we go. Of course, there's a few big injuries to a few big players last week in Geelong, and Melbourne get back some of their stars, so that should hopefully see them return to a bit more like the Melbourne form of previous weeks. Anyway, the first game this round is Fremantle versus Western Bulldogs. Both teams are a bit unreliable this season, but you would think maybe Fremantle being at home might just get the job done. So, Fremantle to beat Western Bulldogs, and a Gamer Squad girl who is still leading our tipping. And if you want to join in the tipping fun, the link for the tipping competition is in the description, so please feel free to join that. There's still plenty of rounds to go, just a little bit of fun and see how you do. So she has gone also for Fremantle. Port versus West Coast. Well, West Coast got more injuries. They're really struggling to put any sort of team on the park at the moment with all the horror run they've had. So both of us have gone Port to win, and to win very well. Now there's another interesting game this week because it is in Canberra. GWS versus Brisbane Lions. Well, GWS inconsistent. Brisbane not looking too bad. Being in Canberra, well, who knows. I'm going to go Brisbane, and again, we're the same. Gamer Squad girl has gone Brisbane. Geelong versus Sydney at Cardinia Park. It's the first time this season that the Cats have actually got to have a home game. However, Stanley, fractured eye socket, out for some considerable time, and Stengel, having done a arm fracture last week as well, that's not going to help them at all. But Sydney are also a bit up and down. It's a hard one. I'm going to go Cats at home. Gamer Squad girl has again gone the same way. Moving on to the next one, where we travel to Tasmania, where Hawthorn and Adelaide meet. Now, Adelaide has a terrible record. They've won 1 out of their last 7 games in Tasmania. So, that said, it doesn't give you a lot of confidence, and when they're on a roll, they're liable to, especially when they're playing a lower ranked side, play terribly. So, I don't know, maybe the new captain will keep them in line and they will play good 4 quarters of competitive football, and Hawthorn, well, they're just going terribly. So, not a lot of confidence. We've both, again, gone the same thing. Adelaide to beat Hawthorn, but only just, and it wouldn't surprise anyone, I don't think, if Hawthorn beat Adelaide down in Tasmania. Next one is a very challenging match. I think that Carlton should be able to be too good for St Kilda. St Kilda got a few injuries last week and they are a bit hit and miss. I know they only lost 1 and that was to Collingwood, but they haven't really beaten a lot. So I'm going to go Carlton narrowly to beat St Kilda. And a Gamer Squad girl who is leading our tipping competition, or actually equal leader now, has gone St Kilda. Gold Coast versus North Melbourne. Well, can you pick a nil or draw? That'd be good with these two, because they're both very hit and miss. Neither of them are consistent. Neither of them have got anything really going for them a lot this year. So, I don't know. Gold Coast at home, maybe. So, with no confidence, I'm going to pick Gold Coast, and our Gamer Squad girl has gone North Melbourne. Melbourne versus Richmond. Well, Melbourne, they were just terrible last week. However, it does appear that when Lever's out of their back line, their structure falls apart. Now, this week we have Max Gorn returning, their captain. He'll make a massive difference. And we also have Lever back. So you would think that Melbourne will bounce back and cover Richmond quite comfortably. I think Melbourne will be the biggest winner of the round. And our Gamer Squad girl agrees. Not very different so far this week. Now, getting into the Anzac Day clash. Well, Collingwood versus Essendon. Essendon's on the way up. Collingwood were good for 3 quarters last week. Then they're pretty pathetic because they really let St Kilda almost overrun them. So I'm actually going to go Essendon to beat Collingwood and beat them easily. And our Gamer Squad girl has gone for Collingwood. So good luck with whatever you're doing this week. And link in the comments to our tipping competition if you want to join in and have some fun. And we will see you next week. And have a good week, everybody. Bye for now.